What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel where I strive every single damn day to be a consistent, profitable forex trader, no lie. Right now, in today's video, we're going to talk about candlestick patterns, guys. I know I'm looking crazy because this camera on my laptop sucks, but we're going to hop into the charts and I'm going to share my screen. So please bear with me for a few moments. So we're going to talk about candlestick patterns today. Are they important? Why are they important? Right? So for me, if you ask me if candlestick patterns are important, hell yeah. Okay, hell yeah, they're important. They are important to me. Okay, but not to every trader, because I do know traders that do not know any candlestick patterns. Like, they don't know anything. They trade off of price action and other things like the fib and everything. So, but for me, it's like, why not have an extra confluency, like an extra like confirmation that, the trend is going to reverse or the pullback is coming to an end. Like, it's just like, the more that you know, the easier it is to trade. Okay, now am I saying go ahead and go get I was about to say go get the Candlestick Bible and learn all of them? Hell no. But actually, that is a real book, and that's how I learned how to trade. The Candlestick Bible. My mentor gave us that book to read, and it is amazing. If you guys don't know, the Candlestick Bible. I wasn't even planning on saying this, but the Candlestick Bible is legit. Is Bible. Okay, real talk. Read that book. Read that book. But should you learn every single candlestick pattern? I mean, it's unrealistic, because when you're in the market and you're trading and you're about to hop into a trade, like, you have so many things going through your head. It's impossible to really memorize all of the candlestick patterns and actually use them. You may know all the candlestick patterns, good for you, but like, do you really use them all, and how is it helping you as a trader? So for me, I'm going to go over just a few candlestick patterns that I like personally. I'm not going to sit here and search for them in the market. I'm actually going to show you guys how I used a few candlestick patterns in a couple of my trades last week. Usually the candlestick patterns that I normally like, that jump out at me, when I first started trading, of course, it was the engulfing candlestick. It was so easy. But for me, it's more like the morning star, the evening star, a doji, shooting star. Those are pretty much the ones that jump out at me. There's others like the harmony. I can't remember all of them. I can't. All right, but those are the ones that normally jump out at me. Okay, I don't go looking in the market, oh, do I see a morning star? Oh, do I? No, I don't. It just jumps out at me. I've been trading for almost 2 years now, so it's kind of like, it's easier for my eye to catch. Now, one thing I want to really stress to you guys is, don't just go into the charts looking for a candlestick pattern and trading, and off of that, buying and selling off of a pattern. You have to find these patterns at some sort of structure level, at a resistance level, or at a support level. If you find candlestick patterns in the middle of an uptrend or the middle of a downtrend, like, what good is that? It's like, it doesn't make sense, right? So you want to really make sure you know where you are in the market first off. And then, so if you find a candlestick pattern, like, where are you at in the market? Are you at some form of support resistance? Are you coming to some sort of support and resistance? Like, where are you at? That is the most important thing that you guys need to ask yourself when you spot patterns. For me, it's like, when I get to a resistance level, like, it just pops out at me for some reason. Like, I don't know. And sometimes I do go looking for them, especially if I don't see one. I'm like, okay, so what? Is it going to sell off, or is it going to break through? What's up? Is it going to go up, or is it going to continue to go down? Like, if it doesn't jump out at me at some sort of resistance or structured level, I always look to see if I see a candlestick pattern. Most of the time when I go looking for a candlestick pattern, like, it's not there, because it's not going to happen, or the market just doesn't give me an indication, which is going to happen all the time, so don't be don't be confused about it or let down about it. But yeah, guys, so let's hop into this. I'm trying not to make my video so long. So yes, we're gonna hop into the charts, and I'm gonna show you guys how I traded in candlestick patterns. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Okay, so as you know, odd USD guys, I've been waiting for this to break structure forever. It's been kind of consolidating up and down. As you can see, I do have a pattern here, but I know it's a little too early to draw patterns, but especially this one because it hasn't even hit the C. I usually start a pattern once it hits from the C to go up or down or whatever, but I just didn't want to, because this is a on the day chart, so it's really important. But anyways, so just never mind this pattern. But guys, well, actually, let me go down to the 4-hour chart. As you can see, you know, price has just been kind of like lollygagging, like not really. Okay, you can see it better on the 1 hour. It's been really just consolidating, right? It's been consolidating up here for some time. And so I've been waiting for this to kind of break structure, whether it's going to go up or down, hoping for a breakdown, which it did. Of course, like right here, the market really, I mean, it gave you an indication up here, but I like to wait until structure breaks. So I was kind of hoping that the market would break here, come back for a retest. But if you guys can see, what I did was I don't draw every like zone on my charts because then my charts will be so cluttered with lines and zones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draw this one zone that I saw. I didn't draw, but I saw it. And this is why I entered for a sell. Did it go back and retest this structure? No, it didn't. But did it retest a previous structure? Yes, it did, and I'll show you guys. This is a zone where it was previously support, and then became resistance, and then support. So now it became resistance right here. So not only do I have right here a candlestick pattern, which is a evening star, which is I'm going to show you guys exactly that there's 3 candles involved in a shooting star or a morning star. Come on now. What the heck? So there's 3 candles. You want to have 2 bearish candles. There's 3 candles. So first you want to have if it's an uptrend, you know, you want to, because as you can see, the bulls kind of came in and pushed price up. So as long as you have a bullish candle, which is right here, followed by a small candle. This can either be a bullish or a red candle, a bullish or a bearish candle, but it has to be small, okay? So it has to be small, and this candle has to be the opposite, so it has to be bearish. So this is an example of an evening star. So this is an indication, this is price rejection, and it's an indication that price is going to go ahead and make a reversal. So as you can see, price did push back at this level, at this previous support level. Yeah, it pulled back at this previous support level. Guys, not only that, you know, not only did I have the candlestick pattern, not only did I have a candlestick pattern at structure, but we also have, I'm pretty sure, okay, so let me go ahead and make the 20 EMA visible. I'm pretty sure, yep, boom. So not only that, but we have it at the 20 EMA. So the EMA, you know, I use it for dynamic support and resistance. Some people just use EMAs. They don't use zones. They just use the EMAs, which is fine, but I use both. It's like triple confirmation, right? I have this EMA and I have this structure and I have this candlestick pattern and we have a downtrend. So this is obviously a sign that price is going to be dropping. So I did get into this trade. Now, where did I stop? I stopped at this this level right here, this structure right here, because of what happened in the past. I lock all my lines, so how many pips did I get on this? I actually ended up getting, why do I do this all the time? I got in right here and I took this all the way down. So actually I took it to like 30. I got out at 30, so I got 30 pips at this trade. And we have a double top right here. I wish I would have caught that because we have a double top. Although we don't have a candlestick pattern. I mean, we do right here, but this is so long. We can go down to the 30-minute and see if it gives us a pattern. But guys, I like to get patterns on the upper, you know, the daily, the 4 hour or the 1 hour. Doesn't mean they're not correct on the lower time frames. 30-minute is probably the lowest I would really be looking for a candlestick pattern, but we have one right here. So we have a large green candle, we have a small red candle, followed by another small red candle, indicating that price is going to be rejecting right here and going down. So we could have gotten into this trade for 40 pips, you know what I'm saying? Not only do we have a candlestick pattern, but we also have a double top, and it's at the structure, and it's at the 200 EMA right here. So that's working as a dynamics resistance for us here. So I did not get into that trade, but I did get into the first one. So yes, candlestick patterns are Bible to me, like not in the sense where I just trade every candlestick pattern, but if it's at, you know, if the condition of the market is there for it, hell yeah. So another one that I got into was right here, guys. So as you can see, we are in a strong, deep downtrend, right? And I was kind of, you know, I wanted to ride this thing down, but I missed it. So I had to wait for a pullback, guys. We had to wait. We have to be patient in the market, guys. I don't know how many times I have hopped in the market because of fear of missing out, and then I end up in drawdown. Like for what? Drawdown for what? I'm gonna make a video about that, to be honest, because like for real, why would you hop into a trade because you're afraid you're gonna miss the move when you know that thing gonna pull back? And then you're gonna be in drawdown, and then you're gonna be all panicking. And like, what if the market does decide to reverse? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not worth it. It's not worth it. So, what I did pretty much, I wasn't looking for a candlestick pattern. I was actually waiting for price to pull back. I took a fib from the top and from the bottom. And what do we have? We have the 50%. This is the golden zone, the 50% right at a zone that had already marked up on my own. Not only that, but yo, we got it at a trend line. Well, the trend line, I didn't draw this trend line. So actually we could have, you know, we're at a trend line, not only a trend line, but we're at the 20 EMA. So here we have the 20 EMA, and we have another evening star. We have a green candle, a small green candle, followed by a red candle. So that's pretty much indicating that there is going to be a rejection, and it's off of the 50 EMA. Or I'm sorry, it's off of the 20 EMA, and it's off of the 50%, the golden zone on the Fibonacci. It is a downtrend. And as you can see, you know, bears are pretty much in control. And, you know, it's just an obvious sell. All right, so we also have this is also, well, let me actually go back and look. That's pretty much the only examples I was gonna show you guys of the trades that I took this week that I noticed. I'm pretty sure there's candlestick patterns, but these were the trades that stuck out to me the most. So I got in, I know I didn't write it all the way down. I think I wrote it down to like 40 or 44. I'm pretty sure it was like 40. So I got 40 pips. So like, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. I don't even usually try to get a whole bunch of pips. Like 10, 15, 20 pips can change your life if you're doing it right, right? If your account is set up that way. So I don't really have to go off of, but here we have again, guys, now this is a shooting star. We have a shooting star right here. So a shooting star is pretty much where, You know, the bulls are pushing up. They pushed all the way up, but then the bears push price all the way back down. And so this is a shooting star. Some people will call it a gravestone doji. There's so many, like I can't even remember all the names, but I know that is definitely a candlestick pattern right off of this trend line, right off of the 20 EMA in a downtrend. And if you look at the never mind, I think it I had the RSI, but I don't know where it went. So yeah, so this would be a good trade to get into, but this happened obviously on a Friday, so I don't really mess with the markets on Fridays like that unless I'm already in a trade from the previous day or early morning or whatnot. So yeah, this is pretty much, let me try to go through and see some other candlestick patterns that will be, okay, so boom, here we have an example of a, this is a morning star. So this is the opposite of an evening star. So we have bears pushing down, long candle. Then we have this little teeny weeny blue candle. And then we have another blue candle coming up. So this is definitely an evening star, these three candles, or I'm sorry, a morning star, indicating that there is some rejection at this level. All right, not only do we have a candlestick pattern, but it's obviously at an important structure. Yeah, it's at an important structure, so I would definitely take this buy. Let's see where else. I'm gonna show you guys a dragon, a doji. Here we have another shooting star right here. Bears pushing price up. Boom, we have a shooting star right off of the 50 EMA, right? Indicating there's rejection right here, pushing price back down. And here we have a doji is, that does have a body. A doji is like, it looks like a cross. It doesn't have a body at all. And it can be bullish or bearish, but it's a strong indication of a, here we go, price. Well, it's a reversal candlestick patterns. It's really hard to find. I don't find as many, so when I find them, I get excited. So here's an example of one right here. They have absolutely no body. You'll even find one smaller than this one, but this is basically saying, okay, it's time for a reversal. So this is a strong indication that price is coming down, and hell yeah, we would trade off of this. Why? Because we are at a strong support or resistance level. So this is an important level that we're at in the market. So we have this, come on, we have this candlestick pattern right at an important structure. So yes, I would definitely trade that for sure, for sure. And y'all know I love me a fib, right? Love a fib. Pull out that fib, right? What do we have? Not only do we have candlestick pattern at a strong resistance level, but we pull out a fib and we at the 61%. This is the golden zone. 50% and 61% is the golden zone. So this is like a triple dipple confirmation that it is going to reverse. Hell yeah, I would have gotten into that trade. So yeah, this is how I use candlestick patterns, guys. You don't want to just go through the market trying to find these and see, you know, is it gonna reverse? Because it's not gonna, you can't find a pattern in the middle of an uptrend thinking that the market is going to reverse. For instance, right here, we have a shooting star. Why will we not get into this trade, okay? We have a shooting star right here. And we have a confirmation candle right here. People would say this is a confirmation because it's another red candle following shooting star. But what type of support and resistance are we at in the market? We're really not at a support and resistance level. um, we have to keep going up. So this would be a better level. So that's what I'm talking about. You don't want to go looking for them in the middle of an uptrend or a downtrend because it makes absolutely no sense at all whatsoever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do like, subscribe, share. Guys, follow me on Instagram at Trader Bethany Michelle. I will link everything below. I will also link other videos of mine below here. Hope you guys have a great trading week. Love and light, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.